Hi friends, welcome to Beauty with Karah, where we talk about all things beauty. Today I'm going to be doing the one dip challenge. Okay, so hello! We are going to do something super fun today. I was doing some YouTube binging lately, and I saw that a lot of people were doing certain challenges, and one of the most recent challenges is the one dip challenge. Now, if you don't know what that is, let me tell you real quick. So the one dip challenge is when you use only one dip, one squirt, one pump, one whatever of all of the makeup you're going to put on your face, which I thought it was an interesting challenge because I don't usually use more than one or two dips or pumps anyways, unless it comes to like eye makeup. And I thought I could do this challenge. So I wanted to do this challenge because I thought it was fun. I thought it would be fun for you guys to watch and kind of show you how these products that I use actually you don't need a lot in order for it to look good. So hopefully that's the case with all of these products, but we will see. So I'm going to, do a full face of makeup for you. I'm trying to do this so it looks good. So there was some things that I changed out for some things that I don't usually use, just so it'll be a little easier to do for this challenge. So I will tell you about that when we get there. So let's get started. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna do the eyes first so that I can clean everything up with the foundation since I'm only allowed to use one dip. So I'm going to first use the eye primer. You only need a little bit of this. I'm not even going to use a full squirt of this. Yeah, because a full squirt is too much. So a little bit of that. I'm using like a half a squirt. And I'm just going to put that on my eyes and like blend it out. And I put that all over. I wasn't going to put eye primer on because I am going to use the liquid eyeshadow. In the liquid eyeshadow, you don't technically need eye primer, but I'm also going to go put mineral powders on top of that. So I thought I would just do the primer and show you that you don't really need a lot of it. So the next thing I'm going to use, I figured liquid eyeshadows would be best for this challenge because you get a lot on one pump. So this is the liquid eyeshadow in Light Beam. So I'm just going to use one thing of it. So I'm going to put it, I'm going to make a couple dots and I'm going to put it everywhere. So I was going to use all liquid eyeshadows, but I really wanted to show you some fun tips that you can use to make your eyeshadows go a little longer or further, I guess. So I'm actually going to do this palette right here. This is the Copper and Pyrite Oil Eyeshadow Duos. So I like these because they're super shimmery and they give a lot of color. So I'm actually going to take this hazelnut color, only one dip. Okay, one dip. I'm going to put some here, and I'm going to put some here. I'm just going to blend it all over the crease. Alright, so that's on. I'm going to use this brush for more blending later, so I'll put that up there. Okay, so I'm actually going to put a layer of onyx on first to kind of give me a smoky eye. So I'm going to take my crease brush. I'm going to spray it with my finishing spray. But do I need finishing spray later? I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use that later. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna take one big dip. Whee! As much as I can get on there. Yep, okay. And then I'm gonna just pat it on my lid. Yep. And I'm going to blend with this brush. So if you're wondering why I'm putting black all over first, if you didn't check out my St. Patrick's inspired spring look, I do an emerald smoky eye in that look. You can go check it out up there somewhere. And I show you a super easy, simple way of doing a smoky eye, and this is kind of that technique as well. So I'm literally just putting the black on underneath, and that is so that I'm still using the same dip. I'm just blending in little by little. This is how you get around the challenge. You use one dip, but then you use your tools to help you. Maybe should I do another challenge where I can't use any tools, I just use my hands? That'd be interesting. I saw that one as well. If you want me to do that one, give this video a like and comment below if you want me to do it. Alright, so I have my black. I actually didn't need that much black. There's still black on here. But I'm done with that. So now I'm going to go in with these. So I'm going to do this color. I'm going to do the pyrite on the outside, and then I'm going to do the copper in the inside. So let's do that. So I'm going to take another fluffy brush and do one dip. Okay. So I'm just going to get as much of this as possible. It's going to make my pink brush all dirty. No. Alright. That's one dip. I'm going to place first. So usually I would just put a little bit on at a time, but I can only get one dip. So I'm putting a lot on at a time. But it's okay, we'll make this work. So another reason why I put the black on first is because it's super pigmented, and I can put a lot down at once, especially because I use that condensed brush to pick up the color. And then, so I couldn't get as much color on this brush, which I should have probably used the more condensed brush to pick up the color and then do the same thing, but I didn't. But at least now that it still looks like a smoky eye, just sparkly a little bit. It's not as much as I wanted on here, but it still looks okay because I did that black first. Okay, there's the smoke in the eye. Now I'm going to do this. I have my all-over eyeshadow brush. I'm going to do the copper, but I'm going to use my finishing spray. And that's why I didn't do it earlier, because I only get one spritz. I don't know if that counts for different brushes or not. So I'm going to use it on this brush. So I'm going to just, as much as I can get on there, one spritz. So the reason why I put the translucent powder on this brush is because it helps pick up more color and deposit more color. So I'm going to use this to get the copper to put on in the inside. So this is one dip. Yep. Okay, here's my dip. Yeah, alright. So we're just gonna pat this on. Ooh, it's so shimmery! I love this color so much. I actually didn't need that much. I'm wasting product, guys. Alright, so I'm like freaking out that I'm not gonna have enough color, and here is a lot of color. So I didn't actually need that much. I'm actually gonna bring it down here. So I'm going to take my fluffy brush again, and I'm just going to kind of blend it in together, but not too much because I don't want the color to disappear. So I have a purple gel eyeliner that I was going to use, but there's so much color on this still that I'm just going to use this black because it's going to look better, because I was going to do purple lipstick, but I don't think it's going to match. So I'm just going to continue using this and kind of fill it in like an eyeliner a little bit. Hey guys, so Future Karah here. I just wanted to jump in and let you know that my next virtual event is scheduled and ready to go on my Facebook group. We do a virtual session every month and we try different products and I teach you how to use them, and it's themed and all this stuff. So the registration is down below, so go and make sure you go check that out, and then make sure you jump on over to my Etsy page, also linked down below, because I have mystery beauty boxes up and they're very exciting and I'm very excited about them, so make sure you go check that out. Alright, let's get back to my makeup. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows now. I usually use a pencil, but I don't know how to do that without like one dip wise. I don't know how to do that. So I'm actually going to clean off this brush. Wow, look, I still have so much color on this brush. That's insane. How did I get so much color on this brush? Alright. So I'm going to take this color off, and I'm actually going to take a brown that's kind of similar to my brow color. I'm going to take like a mixture. No, I can only do one dip. Okay, I'm going to take this one. Okay. One dip. I'm going to I guess I could take another dip of another color, right? So I'm going to comb this out. I'm going to use this color, and if I need a different color, I'll do one dip of that. So I'm just going to fill this in slightly with the eyeshadow color. I definitely really like the Precision Brow Liner. It's so good. It fills in my brows. It helps me, you know, make them super precise. So I'm not a big fan of using eyeshadow for my brows. I mean, it's doable, but I can't use it for this challenge. So here we are. So I'm just gonna leave my brows like that. Yay. Alright, so I think that was the biggest struggle, is my brows. I can't live without my brow pencil. Alright. So, continuing on, so I did my eyes. I'm going to finish my eyes later, but I did the shadow, and let's move on to the face. So, foundation primer. So, we're going to get one squirt of this, and I actually don't usually use a whole squirt of this either, so I'm just going to, one. Actually, that's a lot. Do I need that much? Probably not. I'm going to use it anyways. So, one squirt of that. I need to get another one of those. Wow, that's a lot. Oh my god. Okay, you don't need a full squirt of the foundation primer. That is a lot of primer. It's going to really get into my pores though. There we go. Fill in those pores. So, my allergies have been like crazy today, so I have like super red around my nose, and I usually use a color correcting stick for redness. But how do you use sticks for this challenge? I don't know. Someone help. I don't know how to use any of my sticks. Okay, so we're gonna go in with some foundation and under eye corrector. So I'm actually gonna do the under eye corrector first. So just one pool, and I'm just going to make some dots, and I'm actually going to do up here too, and I think maybe I'll do this. This is not concealer, it's under eye corrector, but I'm going to use it where I would use color correcting a little bit. Let's see if that works. Okay, so that was one pool, one thing. I'm going to do my foundation. I'm going to do one big squirt. And I typically don't use more than that anyway, but let's see how much we can get out of here. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. I never use that much. We're going to have some great foundation today. Alright. And then, since my highlight is usually in stick form, I'm going to use the illuminating drops that I still have from previous years. And I'm going to take one big drop of this. Alright, so then I'm going to mix it all together and put it on my face. So, mix it all together. Okay, foundation is on, and I still have a crap ton left. So I don't know why I put a giant squirt on. I thought I was going to use it, but I'm not. So I'm actually going to put my powder on. So powder, I'm going to do one dip of that. That's a lot. Okay, so I have my foundation with my highlight inside the foundation. I put the powder on. Now I'm going to do bronzer because I feel like that's going to look better than me trying to one dip a contour. So I could do both, but I'm just going to do a bronzer. So I'm going to take my illuminating bronzer and I'm just going to do one dip. Okay. And this, so bronzer is different from a contour because it's supposed to go where you want your face to look sun-kissed. And I feel like my foundation is a little light right now. Alright, so got my bronzer on and I'm going to do blush. Which blush do I want? I'm going to take this one down here. So I'm gonna get a lot of that. Okay, so technique with blush. First of all, I like to do this no matter if I'm doing the one dip challenge or not, but I like to just gently pat the color on first, like up here, and then after I get color on, then I go in and blend it out. Okay, now since I am not using my highlighting stick, I'm going to use a eyeshadow to do my highlighting. So I'm just going to do this crystalline. Okay, so back to the eyes, I'm going to do the lashes. So I'm going to start with the lash primer. So one dip of that. Okay, and am I allowed to use 2 mascaras? I'll just use one. No, I want to use 2 though. That's not against the rules, right? I guess I'm making my own rules. I mean, it's 2 different products. I can use one dip for each. Alright, so I'm going to do one dip of the Lash Intensity. So let's get some mascara on there. Alright, one dip. So I'm going to use the short side first to volumize my lashes and then pull it through with the long side. So this has to go for both eyes. So I'm just going to do a little bit. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with one of my favorite mascaras, the Lash Love Fanorama, to just brings a lot of length. So let's one dip this. Okay. Okay, so for the mascara I struggled a little bit because I like to do multiple coats of mascara because this mascara specifically just works better when you are able to do multiple coats to build up the length because of the fiber technology, and I didn't get to do that. So that's what I have. These lashes, they don't look bad, they could be better, they could be more, but they're not. So this is what I'm stuck with. Alright, Last thing, I always do, is the lipstick. So again, lipstick comes in a stick, and I don't really do just gloss. So, perfect time to bring out my liquid matte lip color. Yeah. So I'm gonna actually use Very Strong, because it's one of my favorites. So I'm gonna use one dip of this. So let's do that. So here is the final look. I hope you guys like it. I think it came out really well. It looks better in person because my camera kind of sucks, but it looks like something I would normally do. The only issues that I had was the eyebrows, which I really like my brow pencil and I couldn't really use that, so I'll probably fill them in after this. And then the lashes, I definitely like more coats of lashes, so that was kind of hard to do. But other than that, this is pretty spot on with what I usually do, and it looks really good with this hairstyle. Yeah, okay, so I really like this. I really like this challenge. If you like this challenge, give this video a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments if you'd like me to do other challenges. I can totally do that. I have so many ideas and I will be doing some more in the future. And if you have some of your own ideas that you'd like me to do, let me know down in the comments as well. So that's all I have for you today. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit that bell button for more videos every Thursday. And if you haven't seen it yet, I will link the video with me dyeing my hair blue. I did go to a salon this time, that's why it looks so good. And I also started a vlog to update you guys on our basement, which is going to be a beauty studio soon, so make sure you go check that out. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.